It's working. Alrighty, it's 2:45 in the morning. Whoop, damn it. I made a mess. We're down to the last of my flips. What do you know? Oh, God, what do you know? Or is it, what do you know? I'm not sure how do you interpret chat messages? Got to talking with Lincoln. He won tonight's show, by the way. This is all his good stuff. And I miss so much of the chat. So I figured I'd just get on while I'm packing this stuff up for him. I get in and follow, the chat and try to meet and greet the people. I need to do more Q&A stuff. I really need to follow along. Gosh, how do you do it all? It's impossible to do it all. You just do what you can. I know, so awesome. Look, he picked up. He said, "Dude, tell me about that 22/1," and he just had to have that. So we're gonna package that up nice and neat for him here. So I had to put in the gloves. I can't keep these. I can't keep these around. These must-haves. They're wonderful things, really. I should have like a dozen or two. Can't keep them around. They're nice. And we got to talking about stuff. I see other channels. They got T-shirts and coffee mugs and key fobs and everything with their logo on it. Well, what should I do? Should I do a coffee mug? Excuse me. And we just got to talking, and it's just not my speed. You know what I mean? Although it would fit. I'm a coin guy, not a coffee mug guy. Okay, yeah, we make some remarks about bacon from time to time, and that's understandable. But selling a coffee mug with my logo on it, that's just not my style. Selling T-shirts, I'm not a clothing guy. I'm a coin guy. Let's do the coins. So we got to thinking, well, what about fill the coffee mug with coins? Well, why not spend the $10 on coins instead of a coffee mug? Yeah, coin holders. We can put the coins in coin holders rather than a coffee mug. And that seemed to make a lot of sense. So I think I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. So many different directions we could take all of this. Which way do we go? We got Christmas coming. How am I going to package this? Okay. Baggie. Where's them little baggies? I got little baggies here somewhere. There we go. You get these impossible coins. There is no such thing as a holder. Okay, it's gonna fit in there. That might fit in the 2-inch baggie. Yeah, look at this thing. It's that titanium ounce. My glasses are made out of titanium. I think my sister has like some plates in her leg. She really frigged up her leg one day, just biking along and wiped out. Ended up with screws and a big plate in her leg and stuff. Yeah, she has trouble going through airports now. Yeah, that's it. Just stick it in a bag. Whoa, don't drop it. Yeah, that's huge. Brian Wilkinson sent that one in. Back when It's Me, Brian. Now we call him Brian Wilkinson because his name is Brian Wilkinson. That's a neat thing. There it is. What's wrong with this camera? Let's point it over this way more. Okay, that's just not going to work. Huh. They might have seized up. Okay, good. That's good enough. Okay, I got to find a quarter. Let's see. These are easy. I like Mantix coins. They're already packaged. That's wonderful. I just stick them in. There we go. But what's this one? Oh gosh, he got that. This is a real treat. That's the D/S. That's a neat one. Yeah, I think coffee mugs are not my way. I mean, you got SJ. Now something like this, where she's got the sticker and she uses that, and it's good for the kids. This is good. I like this. Okay, but I'm not the one to sell a logo because I don't think my logo is really the market. That's not the hobby for me. Hey, it works for some people. I wouldn't mind getting 1 million views on a video. That'd be really my speed. It'd be like a new truck. This one's getting dirty. I have never, ever washed that truck. Well, anyway, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Okay, let's fold this up and package this stuff nicely. Look what Paula sent. Those Westward Nickel Journey series. That was a real treat. I had to do some studying for this, and I'm calling the Mint and asking them questions. They couldn't answer it. Oh, dude, we don't know. You have to talk to somebody from the Mint. Who is this? This is the call center. You can't shake them through the phone. All right. Lincoln, you need another loop, really? Yeah. You can never have too many loops. If you did a logo or a holder, people would want it. It's not my style. Let them want the coins. That works. That's my style. What's under here? What is it? Oh, that's that thing. Yeah, this is the only coin-op logo I have, and that's actually a blank planchet from that truck spill back in Delaware in 2016. Kind of a neat thing. Always handy to have lewd. You keep one on the truck, you keep one on that table, one on this table, one in every drawer because they don't take up. They take up this much space. I left one at the diner. Look how shiny those are. Yeah, they're handy. Okay, we're gonna package this stuff in a way that makes good sense. I need a larger bag for this beastie. There we go. We'll put it in the bag it came in, I suppose. There. These silver maple leaves are wonderful. Honestly, they're a better bargain than the Eagles. There you go. You can get these for anywhere from 20 to 22, 23 bucks thereabouts. Eagles, you're going to be hard pressed to get them for less than 24, 25. And it's the same darn thing. It's an ounce of 0.999 silver. Okay, these are a better bargain. I mean, most people aren't going to get, an ounce of silver at melt in that sort of purity. Oh, let's see, where'd those flips go? Here they are. Well, there's silver out there. There's nothing wrong with stacking up all that silver. Geez, the price is kind of down right now. Both are beautiful. I especially like the background, the surface behind that coin in the fields. That's a delight. They go, they did the extra touch on that. But I also like the, nice smooth flat surfaces too. Hey, I like it all. I like all the coins. There we go. I like these. I like copper and the color. Man, it picks up such incredible tones when they get old. Where's some old ones? I thought I had some here. There's some colonials floating around the desk here somewhere. I got to clean this place up. Man, it's at a point. You know how it gets. Okay, let's pick these. These are the foreign coins. And I think I might like this better. Yeah, I think I'll start doing the foreign coins in the single ply. But this is for Lincoln, so we'll do it in that. These stay in the bags. And I'll just keep using the flips for Lincoln. Here we go. That's the benefit. That's the bonus he gets for being a moderator. No, it wasn't rigged. Don't you have one of these, Lincoln? Yes, I'm packing your stuff. Do you have one of these already? This is the Stone Mountain $50. It's wonderful condition, but like I say, it's been cleaned. Let's have a look at that. You can tell, Amy was asking, how do you tell if the coin has been cleaned? Give it a good hard look. And sometimes it's deceptive. The condition of this coin is wonderful. Dude, you're going to be hard pressed to get one in this kind of grade. Okay, see the little belt, the harness going across his pistol grip, and a little flat on top of his leg, right? You look at the horse's butt here. Well, not his butt. His haunch, his ranch, his hip. There you go. And it's, it's got the detail. It's round. It's not flat. Check out the, what do you call this part of the horse's anatomy? His jowl. Are you single? I'm a decided bachelor, which means that every girl I've ever gone out with decided I'm going to be a bachelor. Okay, but what you're looking at, let's see. Okay, here it is. Great color, nice and clean. You see all these fine, fine lines, and you got to have the magnification or the resolution just right to pick those up. This says this thing's been polished, but dude, okay, maybe a little bit flat on Jeb's beard here. Who's this guy? Lee. He looks good. He looks real good. Mostly wonderful condition, but it's been polished. Oh, well, you can't hate it, really. People send this stuff in, and they're good. There ain't a thing wrong with the coin as far as quality, right? I mean, it's AU. It's every bit of AU. And, oh, I know where you got one. You got one from Mantic, didn't you? I'd love to get one day, and the cap bust. I got to get more of those cap busts, man. They go. Where'd that thing go? It's here. Oh, that's the wrong darn thing. Yeah, he got one from Mantic. Mantic found one in a coin roll, and he explained the whole darn thing. You really got to check that out. They got this big Stone Mountain thing in Georgia. It's got these guys on it. It's really neat because you got the Confederate guys minted in Philadelphia. Well, okay, there's people rolling over in their graves from that one. Yeah, he got one from Mantic. He got that one. Well, this one's better condition, but I think the one you got from Mantic is natural. So they're probably valued about the same, to tell you the truth. I'll send you an application. All right. I'll need a full financial resume with references, credit check, all that good stuff. Let's see. Home. There. Okay. Where to go? We're talking about those. These guys. 1820. You're looking at about 1,000 surviving specimens on the 1822 over 1. And it comes down to that second 2, right? But generally, most of these bust halves, you're looking at, 2, 3, maybe 10,000 specimens on the common surviving specimens. They are few and far between. Criminal background check, that's right. And if you're not a felon, I want nothing to do with you. Let's have some spice here, right? Yeah, these bust halves, they're splendid. They're bigger than, I got to check these out real quick. Let me give you some figures. Let me run over here. There's a USA Coin Book is my go-to for quick information. Let's see, here's the screen. I could turn around and grab that red book over there. Okay, here's the screen. This is USA Coin Book, and I don't even know if you can see any of them. They got a little menu on the left side. Let's pull that out. Yeah, you can see the menu. That's what I'm looking at here. Okay, and bust, halves, bust, bust. We must get a bust. Straight capped bust. Right there, $50. And wait for it. There we go. Okay, what's the weight? 13.48 grams. Right? Look at this one. 89% silver. All right, now they changed it later on. There we go. When they changed that design. I don't like the 1838-39 design. She just doesn't look right. But they did take it up to 90% silver. There you go. They did it in 36, I guess, apparently. Okay, so you got some 36s or, lower silver content. But yeah, 89%. It just don't make no sense. And they're bigger than your regular $50. Let's see. There's home. Where's a $50? Here's one. And I can put that on top because it's in the flip. They're bigger. I mean, they're huge. They're thinner and wider than the regular, the $50 that eventually came along. They're heavier, but that makes up for the lower silver content. But they're splendid. You got the lettered edges on those things. What's not to like? And they're older than your grandmother. These things. I got to get more of those, man. You get so many channels. So many coin shows, right? They go through $50 rolls, they go through penny rolls. Well, you're getting the stuff that's in circulation. Now, there's nothing wrong at all with picking up some NIFCs. What's this one? 2007. There's nothing wrong with that because you got a couple million mintage on there. You had more mintage on this, but you have so few surviving specimens. These are hard to find. You can find these, and they're splendid. There's nothing wrong with the darn things. Besides, you want to have one of everything, right? Bigger. Yeah, they're bigger. They're bigger and fatter and broader, and they are a little thinner. But they're older and more rare. How about having pressed pennies made with your logo? $3,000 charge to get the dies produced. Yeah, I've looked into it, but that would be cool, wouldn't it? Because after that, it's mostly metal cost plus unit fee, and the unit fee is like 10-12 cents. It's really really reasonable, but it's coming up with that first $3,000 and well, it's not a coin. It's just a round at that point. I mean, there's nothing wrong with rounds. I'd put dinosaurs on there instead of my face or something. So I'd just be using Lincoln, the Lincoln cent as the, yeah, right there. There it is. Okay, it's good, but we've seen it. What else do I do? Just do a pose? That'd be great on a penny. Did I miss what the die chip was? What the die chip was? We had one on a 60. Here's one. There it is. Where's the card? We got a card. See, you can carry it. We'll get a die chip on a 60. No, that's not it. 60D. Yeah, we had some varieties in here today. 1960D, and it's right through the middle of the 6. There's a big blob of crap in there. Piece of die just broke out. And there it is. That's a small date. There. Got it. And there was one over here, I think. No, that was on the 57. There it is. But they're collectible. I keep every one I can find, just about. Of course, Lincoln's getting this one, so I keep almost every one I can find. Hey, kid, I'm tinkering with a design on the grade scale. Ooh, CJ, he does this, right? You can't see it. Okay, he does this kind of thing. And, well, I look up one day and CJ's live, and I said, oh, okay, I'll go see what the hell he's doing. And a few days ago, I put together, how to put together a grade scale, right? Put your pennies in a line and sort them best to worst, and then compare what you have with photo grade so you can calibrate your little scale. So he took it one step further, and he's putting together the middle part here, instead of the Alaska quarter, say good and very good and fine, so you can, keep your graded set, your reference set, all together. It's brilliant. Dude, you're going to make a fortune doing this. Okay, what are these? That's the 59D. Yep. Okay, and I got to have a piece of paper for that. That's Maury's piece of paper there. Yeah. And we had another one. Oh, this one, I like this one. This one was cool. That's the 74D with the grease in the middle of the portrait. That's a great one. I had just picked this out, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. There, big gouge, big spot missing. That's, big splash of grease. It's not so much the grease, but you get all the dust and all the little bits that pack in there, and it ends up being a pretty solid blob. I think I'm the fake SJ. Don't ban me. Now you get an apostrophe. You look good. Hey SJ, I did a full live stream on your forums that you sent me. Look at this stuff. We can't give these away. They always pick the wrong number. I gotta tell them, pick Z. Pick Z next time. There we go, because this is lasting forever. That's okay. We'll keep talking her up and showing off the coins, and people keep winning them. There. That's the D with the die chip. So anyway, I'm talking to Lincoln, and I'm just missing so much in the chat. I get so into running my mouth and talking about these things that I miss what's going on in chat. She's a little nutty right now. It happens. It's those household cleaners. Fortunately, I've been able to avoid contact with household cleaners. Probably to a fault, I'm thinking. No worries, I ended up doing a live stream instead of a video. Sorry it took me so long to get it out. It's all right. What is SJ not nutty? I mean, really. Okay, nutty professor. And we got to talk, and we talked about, the mugs and the T-shirts and key fobs, and what would you put your logo on? But none of it really suits what I want to do is, you know, put out these insane coins that people don't have. So many channels talk about these moderns. Well, because they're easy. All the good coins are in somebody's collection and they hold on to it for 50 years until their kids finally decide to take it to the Coinstar machine. Oh, look, here's some spare change. Let's run that. Let's put that in the Coinstar machine. Oh, don't you hate kids? Stop it. You have the channels, and the people in these channels they're fairly simple. They just want to know, hey, what's this? What's this coin worth? I got a 1974 penny. What's it worth? We have such a better audience here. They're more informed. These are the collectors. Mickey Mouse. Put Mickey Mouse on a coin. Go to the bar. Go to put the bar in. Hey, where's the machine I put that bar in? I don't have a bar out here. You know, they leave that as a tip. Here you go, baby. Thanks for the cup of coffee. Seen it happen. All right, let's keep on going with these. Is that slobber? Oh, man. We'll get a different flip for you, Lincoln. I think I might have, you know, I get to talking. Yeah. And that's a great part about the crowd, at least in this channel. And a lot of these other channels, you know these people, the people over here in the chat, these are the collectors. Zombie coin hunters. Oh yeah, Disney's done coins. You see them on SJ all the time. She gets these silver rounds with Doc and Dopey and Sneezy and Grumpy. I think I'd be a good Grumpy. Yeah, they got all kinds of them. They're silver. They're silver 1-ounce rounds. I think the flip inserts would be a good idea. Inexpensive. Get your name and channel out there, and they'll exchange hands. Working on it. I got stuff. There we go. We got those, and they work great. But I never have them. What's this? Empty. I never have them ready for these shows. Oh, what do? I got to get ahead. It's so hard to just get ahead. I'd be so happy to get caught up. Paula bought them all. She likes the silver. She likes them big rounds. Another one, Lincoln, likes them things. Hey, Adriana, how are you? CJ says, hey, Ken, I had another. It's scrolled. It's gone. Well, type it all again. No, I got an up arrow here. Okay, I had another idea that I'd like to do with printed coins. Same obverse with portions of a design on the reverse. Have to collect a full set for the full design. So you assemble the coins. So you got this one, then you have to have that one. So you get a mosaic. And when you have all the coins together, you have a picture of CJ's head or something. I see you. That could work. That'd be interesting for sure. Yeah, right now all the coins are independent. Like me and SJ, we were going to get, like she's going to get the front of a dragon tattooed on her back, and I was going to get the back of a dragon tattooed on her back. Same idea, I think. Oh my God, I might want to collect those. You see the difference in the way people talk in the chat on this channel versus some of those other channels. I mean, they're informed. I love that part. Okay, maybe they do watch Coin Class. Man, that's like an achievement. That's a feather in my cap. I like that. Perfect. Yep. What color dragon are we getting? That's what I need to know. Hello, Mrs. Mantic. Right after I shave my head. Yep, right after I shave my back. The same idea as the British coins, that when all the dominations are put together, it makes the royal coat of arms. I am so out of the loop when it comes to British coins. That's Canadian. Okay. I'm a little bit in the loop there, but not very much. But I can tell you just about anything you want to know about one of these. Oh, that's that splendid Woody. Oh, you're going to like that one. But the logo doesn't work. It's not my style, I think. I mean, I would much rather have somebody, instead of spending $5 on a coffee mug or $10 on a coffee mug because they got to ship it. You know, put that towards something like this. You know, put together a more complete set and build that collection the way it should be, you know, done. No, key fobs and T-shirts, they work for some people, but it's not my style. Look at this little thing. I can't pick that up. There, I think I almost picked it up. Now if I can get in here, there'll be a miracle. Oh, look, it's a Festivus miracle. It's in there. Oh, look, coins. Yeah. We're going to need more wax. They pour it on, rip it off, melt it down again, strain it, pour it back on. Of course, by then it's growed out another inch. I'll send bigger ones. They're cute. We got another 1 gram going in the Mantic giveaway. If we can get them over 1,000, are we there yet? Are we there yet? I'm dying over here. Every day I look. Oh, what more can I do? There's got to be a magic button somewhere. Heard you won tonight. He sure did. Look at all this junk. Some of it's worth something. Did I say the wrong thing? What's this thing? We don't know what this is. What the hell is that? I don't know. Oh, that's that one with the, what do you call it? Yeah, I got rolls of it. Rolls and rolls and rolls of these. Well, it's just a minor die clash, really. And it's not one that I think would really even draw much of a premium. But, dude, I got rolls and rolls of them. You see it right there behind the head. Just a little shield line. That's all it is. But they are in great shape. And, well, if you're interested in hunting them down, yeah, we got plenty of them. They're everywhere. Just a minor clash. But it's the only thing in these rolls. And, dude, I went through, 2 boxes of 2016s. Apparently, all the good and exciting coins were not dropped off in any nearby bank. I can't find a 2014 RPM or GDO. Can't do it. Bob Brown, he goes outside, and they drop out of the sky on him. He's got them, the number 4's got the lightning inside the center of the 4. That's a neat one. Canadian Mint has square coins, 9 of them. Put them together to make a maple leaf. Well, there you go. Now, do they have the puzzle one where you got to slide them back and forth to get them all in an order? Printed space holders for books. C slabs. Printed space holders for books. I'm working on getting inserts for flips printed up, so you get every date, for a series. But, dude, that's a lot of work. We'll get to it eventually. Okay. That's a die chip on that one. And that was in, where was that? It was in the Date and in Liberty on that one. Scope. Yep, big one in the 9. And another one over here in the B. There it is. And what's going on at the E? That might be a discoloration. That looks raised under the R. Well, anyway, Lincoln is coming at you. You'll have to figure it out for yourself. Look, you get a loop, you can figure it. Give it a good, hard look. Oh, this is neat. I gotta remember to keep one of these. That's that piece of webbing. That was what I was asking about, says Cindy. Ah, that's it. A lot of those die chips, I keep them. They're attributable, but they're minor. A die chip is not enough to take that die out of service, so they just keep on making the darn things. I finally got your package today. Dude, check when you plug the thing in, check the flicker rate and make sure it's on 60 hertz, and I bet you that camera will work just fine. Well, what the hell. This one's clean. That one's got like cigar smoke and stuff all over it. Okay, what do we got? We got a barber hat. There, the barbers. Geez, one of the common barbers would have 5,000 to 6,000 surviving specimens. In higher grades, these are splendid. And they pick up their value, and what's more importantly, they hold their value. Keep that webbing, Ken. I have some. Where the hell did it go? There's dime webbing. We'll put it back here. Oh. And you got the Zambia dollars. Not sure what that is, but sure it's pretty. There we go. Do you need a sticker? We'll get you a sticker. Okay. Here's another one. That's the one that had the slopper on it? It's dried up. We'll get that in there. That's the 20 Costa Rica colones. Neat. Well, but selling a logo isn't my way. I sell coins. And we're talking about different ways. This is me and Lincoln. We just, chatted for a couple hours. Different ways to make the hobby more robust as far as, getting the young people in it, and what sort of things to provide the young people. I mean, a new collector might not be at this level. Okay. Really, SJ takes care of the kids. Do I need to go that way? I can always use it for toilet paper. Yeah, it's probably what it's worth. But it's neat. Webbing. You didn't see that, Cindy? They got a sheet of clad metal. They punch out, ka-thunk, ka-thunk, they punch out the coins. And this is what's left in between the coins. That's the webbing. Now they'll send that back and melt it down, but at this point it's it's less copper and more nickel. So, they got to recycle it right. It's a recipe they use. They weigh it and stuff. They know that stuff. Some of these people have brains. Not many, but some. Remember, they are government workers. I should use it. Oh, this thing. That's the that thing. You can use that for toilet paper. Either one. It's all good. This might be a little rougher, but it's still better than Scott tissue. Where did you get that, Ken? The webbing came from Joe Durbin, and God knows if he's got more. He's got some neat stuff. And this came from Cheapskate, and that came from Cheapskate. That's the Jamaican dollar man. Everything in Jamaica is $1. You walk down the street, you want a beer, it's $1, right? You want some reefer, it's $1, right? You want some rum, it's $1. You walk a few feet, there's a guy selling shrimp. Hey, how much for the shrimp, man? $1, man. I think it's the only thing they can say. Webbing might hurt, yeah. But in a pinch, hey, it's better than nothing. There we go. That's in. Okay, we get the... Oh, it's Iceland, the island Corona. My Corona. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Now I want shrimp. Oh, I got a nephew. I've been training him how to cook up shrimp. Right? And he's got it. He's got it figured out. He can do a good scampi now. He's like 12. Yep. And his grandfather likes to scampi. Grandfather doesn't eat a thing. Donnie, why don't you eat anything but green beans and corn? Right? Pot roast on Sundays. Spaghetti on Wednesday. It's been like this for 40 years. Oh gosh. There's so much more culinary delights out there. You really should expand yourself. That's my sister's husband. He's okay. We like him. Gosh, it's so much better than my other sister's husbands. Okay, what was that one? That's the 2015. Yep, that's a keeper. Frank sent that one. Are we there? I think we're there. Okay, sort it out. We got the penny. We got the nickels. There we go. Okay, we got to scrape all this stuff to the side. We got a lemon head sticker. All right. Does the Zambia note fit inside the box? No, that'll bend it. Okay. We'll I put two pieces of cardboard together. Make a cardboard sandwich. Put that in between, and that'll work. And we'll put all the paper together there. We got Lemonhead sticker. We got these things. We've been handing out these baseball cards. These are signed. That's signed by whoever this guy is. I don't know the first thing about these cards, but being signed, I think, is a bonus. It might add value. Here's a sticker. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the hanging 3 on the Canadian penny. All right. Let's start bagging them up. I gotta have this still. Is that it? I think that's it. No. Whoops. We got these. We still gotta get a bunch of pennies. Yep. Oh, that's 11. Okay, bigger bag time. There we go to the bigger bags. Put them in flips, and we put the flips in bags. Now I want shrimp. Yeah, he's 12 years old, but he can do a scampi. Probably a chef. He won't be better than me, though. Dude, my food will hold up to anybody in the county. Proved it. Proved it. But if I have a partner that takes the cash and the credit cards, I can't compete with that. So I got the hell out of there. And here I am. Yep, I got a job to recover my losses. And did that for like, 2 months. Well, took on a couple of jobs in between here. Paper mill at a kiln. We've done that a bunch of times. And shut down at a sulfuric plant. Good. I'm caught up. I lost more money on cars than I did that diner, to tell you the truth. It was fun, but it wasn't going to work. So I got the hell out. New drinking game. Take a shot every time it says, whoops. Dude, we got coins on this floor. Damn. Okay, we're getting there. What's this? Oh. It's a piece of paper on something. Oh, the hell with it. You'll have to figure this stuff out yourself, James. Lincoln. Alrighty. I'll put that upside down because that's got staples. I'll put that on to the outside of the package. Alright, there's one baggie. Yeah, I don't want to get them too fat because I want some room in that package to, give us some squish. But there you got what is that? That's a Morgan on top. That's kind of nice. Okay, next bag. Do. I do this every week. Better game. Whenever Ken says, what's this? What the hell is this? What's this? Ooh, what's this? I do that a lot too. Anyway, gang. Weiser says that one a lot. Okay, what's this? Oh, sorry. We used to drink whenever anybody on Bob Newhart said, hello, Bob, or hi, Bob. And we play, Barney Miller, right? And we'd be watching Barney Miller, and whenever everybody would be a character, and whenever your character spoke, you drink. Except unless you got stuck with, being fish, in which case, if you saw him, you had to drink. A lot of people, what? Barney Miller? What are you saying? What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. It's an 80s thing. Okay, I think we can probably put those in their own bag. Let's get these kind of folded up. And that's in there. Okay. There's another baggie. And oh, that's a spare sticker for Lemon. Here's Lemonhead Penny. He's okay. Keep your hands and fingers away from his mouth. You'll be perfectly fine. Okay, that's the pennies. We're gonna find a $50. No, we're gonna find a proof quarter. Everybody gets smashed in 30 minutes. Yeah, we play Gilligan's Island, right? Dude, if you're Gilligan, forget it. You're finished. But the Howells, really, they get a lot of lines. Who are you? Look at Mrs. Howell. Oh man, sorry. She's usually good for a fifth. Okay, I need the half and a whole bunch of pennies. Look, I don't have the pennies searched yet. I've got this many that we've searched, so I'm not going to go and search all these damn pennies. There. I need a new bag. That one's getting just nasty. There's some. Where the hell's the rest? What's this? Oh, here's some more. There. These have not been searched. Now, we had 70 is the number, right? There. I'm pretty confident that is at least 70. I'm going to put the rolls in there. Now, people send these coins. All right, anytime you ship bulk coins loose, first off, get at least a second layer of containment. Okay, so you get the loose coins. If this drops in the package, it's going to burst. Have at least a second level of containment on there. Seriously, it'll save you. You know, a bag in a bag. Where's that Queen Elizabeth? There you go. So you have a bag inside a bag. Then, immobilize it. That's where the tape comes in. We're going to do the big tape. Oh, we get rid of that. And when the tape comes into play, the gloves come off, man. We're going to have it out. You just watched Gilligan's today. Okay. There. And we're going to immobilize it. Oh, geez. I got the cheap tape at the dollar store, man. There, it's down. Okay. And make it so this is a brick. You want to ship a brick. We'll go the other direction. I go through a lot of tape sometimes. A hag in a bag. There. Okay, there. It's not floating. See, if they're loose and they shift, you can tip over the mail truck. Especially when the packages get this big. Dude, they get big around here. All right. We don't want, you know, let's look out for safety first for that mail guy. Jamie's here. Jamie's here. Everybody celebrate. Jamie, we talk about coins here. I don't know if you've been here before. That's it. We talk about coins and coin collecting, and well, that's pretty much it. Did you see this stuff? This is the kind of stuff we do around here. This is left over from the big show, if you ever see that. Oh, that needs a home. That's already in a pouch. Good enough. People chip in coins. They send coins in, and we split them up and send them out to people. Did he say shit a brick? Or shit the bed is another key one I say quite often. Please hit the like button. It helps YouTube say, oh, this is a good one. We'll get that out to other people. What are we doing next? We're looking for a Mississippi. Okay. Okay, what's this one? Paula, here's blues. CJ's always on the bottom. Okay, Mississippi. He does these. We can't see this. Here, let me move that over. Okay. Down. CJ does 3D printing. All right, now you got these coin holders. Now usually there's a piece of foam in there, but he takes that foam out and puts in the hard case. So you get every state. You got to get rid of the bright lights. There, and then it'll focus. So he's got all the states. New Hampshire. Why don't you work? Why does it never focus? Why does my life suck so bad? Oh, Christ, come on. Where will it focus? Will it ever focus? Is it clean? No. How about now? That might make a difference. I've cleaned this camera about as much as I clean the truck. Never. All right, there. Look. See how easy that was? Oh, yeah, just lick the grime off the front of that. Where are you from? Mississippi, Nevada, Wisconsin, Iowa, Texas, Florida, Oregon. There. Right there. Mississippi. And it's got the outline of the state of Mississippi here. Nope. Now, could somebody want to look up what year Mississippi came into the Union? Because I still got to find the quarter. I mean, look at it. There's like 100 of these. Did we give away Mississippi yet? You might have to get another. Oh, no. Here's a whole stack of the darn things. North Dakota. We got Eastern Rhode Island, Vermont, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Mississippi. There it is. Okay, now we're going to find that. That's Minnesota. Looks like Mississippi to me. What are you looking at? What? Okay, let's find that. We're going to find Mississippi on a quarter and dig it out. Now, I might already have it. But I got to cheat because I don't memorize this stuff. This would probably be around the 3rd or 4th year, right? Because Mississippi is, what are you talking, 20 states in. The first one you pulled, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to come over here to my cheat sheet. I use USA Coin Book. It's handy. It's right here. Here's the screen. Okay, I come on down. I check up the quarters. Where's the quarters? States, 50 states. Then I gotta find Mississippi. I think Mississippi came in after Louisiana. And this has got to load. This is how long it takes to load this little page. Mississippi is a 2002. And I want the S. Look, 3 million made. 2002, Mississippi. Shouldn't it be 2001 Mississippi? Let's see, there's that. There's live. We killed that one. There. Okay, that stopped. Home. There. Let's find that for you. What did we say? 2002? Let's look in the proof box. This is the proof box. Huh? Yeah, that's the proof. You can't see the whole thing. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. That's all that is. And quarters, I think, are over here. 2002 should be right up here. See where it says 2002? Well, you can't see that. Okay, we'll get a couple of them. What's that one? I can't see that one. What's that? Let's look for it. Scope. This is why I need the scope, because I can't see a damn thing anymore. That's that's ISIS. Oh no, that's Mississippi right there. Good, we got it. Oh, that was easy. Where's the cover? I love these little tubs, man. Okay, we get them out of here. Good. Now we're going to put this quarter home. Now I'm going to put that quarter into this holder. And then we're going to put that holder into, have we got one here? Okay, got one. I got a whole bunch of these holders. Don't know if they're pennies or nickels, rather pennies or dimes, because I got them, I dropped them, they just went up. So rather than test everyone and see if it's a dime or a nickel, I'm using them for the quarters. Penny or dime, I don't know. It don't matter. Oops. Okay, we open this up. See, I get so carried away and I miss out what's going on in chat. The first one you pulled, he says. They got these things taped up so damn nice. You can't get into them. There. You can't get into them. But I like to keep the bags because you want to protect that. Okay, let's open it. And there is the holder. Just like that. Here's surgery. And then you got the foamy. Throw that. And there's the other side. And the Mississippi is going to fit right in. Just like that. But we got to add a quarter. And that's the quarter. See, these are not mine. I got those for, I think, nothing. But they got these awful staples in there. Poison. Evil staples. Okay, take the stick, push it through, drag it around. Nothing will pop right out. I'm going to tap it. Bring it back to flat. I can bend that. Get that quarter out. Now I haven't touched it yet. But when you handle proof or BU or, well, old, valuable coins, put on some damn gloves. Can't you? I'm going to flip that over. Okay. I can't actually grab anything with these. The thumbs are too long anyway. I hate these gloves, and it's too tight. I can't find a decent pair of gloves. Okay, see that dustpan thing? I just want to flip that right over. There, and then I can lift it, get it into position, twist it. That looks good. Now I'm going to push that in. All right, where'd that brush go? Here it is. So I want a hard object. The rim is the high point on these coins. And if I got a good, firm object, I put that across there and press it down. And she'll seat. And I never freaking touch the damn thing. There. Oh, I got proofs. Okay, the proof is in the pudding. Now I'm going to find which side has the up. There, see? One side has a raised lip and the other side is down. So I got to just line that up, squeeze them together, and that's it. There you go. One Mississippi proof quarter with no freaking fingerprints. There you go. I'm really picky about the proofs. I like the proofs. Proofs look good. I don't want milky proofs. And by God, I don't want to see so much of the fingerprint on it. Which is why I like to see these things kept in a piece of plastic so they stay good. The holder stays good. Okay, I'm going to put that in here. Because that's the stuff in holders. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We got the pennies. We got the proof. We got the everything else. All right. I think we can just about assemble this package. This is such work. Work, work, work. First try. No, it was like the third try. I tried that. Works really well. I like avoiding. Get away from the staples. A lot of people, they peel those things apart, those flips, and well, all that does is expose those staples right straight out. You can't get your coin out without screwing it up. You screw up one $50 coin, and you will. One day, you're going to take a coin out of a holder and screw it up. And you'll think, how much money did I save now on all those cheap-ass flips? So I could save 2 cents each. And you'll never go back to them. Get the, make the move to plastic. Go staple free. You'll be so much happier. Plastic is good, but it's got to be the stiff flips. They got to be these, the unplasticized. That works pretty good. Okay, now we got to get that into the next level of containment. That's where these come in so handy. All right, that's the. These are bubble mailers I use normally. Boy, for this kind of thing, it works. They're wonderful now. We just stuff it full. And let's see, I think that'll fit. Oop. That'll go with that, I think. And we still got to figure out the paper. There, but immobilize the sections. Peel and stick. There you go. You know, you got a section of, there's 3 packages in here, but now that's immobilized. Okay, that's part 1. This is part 2. Stick it in here. That's the heavy one. Yeah, so that'll go in with a loop, and it'll be fine. Peel and stick. I had originally started with those craft envelopes when I started selling again a couple of years ago, and you spent, you know, a week taping up every seam, every corner. You know, they're 3 cents. These are 12 cents. But I peel and I stick and I'm done. It works great. I need something for the I need a solution for this. Cardboard. I'll be back in a flash. You folks talk amongst yourselves. Shit. How was that? Whoops. Yeah. Now you go to the cardboard. All right, I need an envelope for these. Where the hell they go? There, I got these, and they work real good. They're like envelopes, but for some reason, a lot of them have coffee on them. I'm not sure what that's all about. Okay, so I'll take these little pieces of paper, tuck them in. This has got to be easy. There's got to be an easier way than this. Get. Wow, I am so. There, good. Okay, now I'm not going to seal that up. He's going to be able to get in. I got 2 pieces of cardboard. There, they fit right nice. Tape that up. Where the hell the tape go? Here it is. Oh, gosh, get one of these. You're going to love it. $4, maybe 4 and change. Dude, I love this. 1 finger. All right, tape up that thing on the side. That's it. Just over the edges. That's just going to keep it flat. Offer some armor to those paper items. There's something on my leg. 1 moment, please. Probably a mosquito. Had the door open earlier. So do the plastic flips fit in the pocket pages? Do the plastic fit? Do they ever? Where the hell those pages go? Here's some. I can't get to the pages right now. good, my notes. Pocket page. Ta-da. Flip. These are designed for 2x2 holders. Cardboard, 2x2, plastic, 2x2. They all measure 1 inch and 7/8 by 1 inch and 7/8, which means they fit. If you can find out which way is up, and dude, that's hard. Of course, they absolutely fit. Ta-da. Just like that. 2x2 cardboard, 2x2 plastic, same thing. And get the thumb cut. Dude, you're going to be so much happier with that thumb cut, so you can get them things out of there. Without the thumb cut, chances are you will rip that page trying to get the flip out. Get the thumb cut. What, you're going to save 4 cents on the pocket page by not having the thumb cut? Dude, you're going to throw away that pocket page for not having the thumb cut. The whole thing is disposable. It's that spider that was on the corner. We got them spiders up in this light over my head, and they like to breed. They fit better. Yeah, they work. Yes, I finally fixed my design. Oh, good. Okay, now we got those, and they get a badge. Put that in. Put these in. Lincoln, you still here? On the 2005, the P Ocean in View has a doubled die reverse number 24. You'll need to know that, because I didn't write it down. Well, I did write it down, but I lost what I wrote it down on. So, tough. And that's probably a $15 nickel all by itself. But it's in the original set still. So, the set now is a premium. You want some scales sent to you. I got some on the way. I think I got 15 this time. And God knows when they'll be here. All right. Okay, I'm going to print up a shipping label. So give me just one moment. We're going to make room now for the darn printer. No, that's not a... Oh, that's got to go in. It weighs up. Okay, give me one moment while I distract myself. Okay, turn that on. We're going to open up PayPal. I love coffee. And we're going to log in 3 or 4 times. And keep logging in. And wait to log in. It might be a little slower. Okay, then we got to here, and they say, send money to people. And I say, screw you, people. I don't care about people. We'll go over to PayPal. Let's go. Come on. Load. We're still trying to log in. I don't think it'll let me log in unless I help those affected by Hurricane Florence. Says I'm online. All right, try it again. All right, we're having PayPal troubles. Nope, there it is. Okay, now James sent a donation. Okay, we have some cash right here. People send a donation to the Big Show. It's so much easier when they win because they just print the label off of that, off of their donation. Is it on? It's on. It's loaded. It's ready. Now if we can just get to here. Come on. There. And it's still loading. I can't show you this page because it has addresses on it. Okay, it doesn't want to load. Wait for it. It still isn't loaded. Lincoln, I'm afraid I can't print your shipping label because this computer is crap. Alright, let me try this. That's not what I want. Ah, look at that. Video output. I'm not even on right now. Everything is shut down. Screw it. Screw it. Let me give up. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. I cannot print a shipping label and live stream. Both of them shut down. Do I abuse a printer? Constantly. I really have to apologize for the things I say to it. I'm going to stop streaming for just a minute because I'm still red. Okay, maybe we're on. I can't print. It won't load. It won't load the page. Okay, there's all your crap, Lincoln. All right, start with a piece of cardboard. All right, we use a priority mailer. Put the cardboard in the mailer. Gently agitate the envelope to get it in. Oh, let me know if you want some printed grading scales. Oh, those scales. Well, of course. Are they free? I love free shit. I'm going to put the heavy thing down on the bottom. Ballast. Can I go sideways? Yeah, I go a little sideways, but I got to give a little fold. Okay. When that's in, keep stuffing in the rest. The big shit, I'll put on this side. That's the little stuff. Maybe we'll make that the bottom. Okay, that should go in first. Alright, then I'm going to put this in. Jesus. I'm going to roll this up a little tighter. See it pays here. Alright. I'm going to jam these things in the side. See, if you're going to ship coins, dude, go overboard in the shipping. There. This is what it looks like inside the pit of despair so far. There. That's what it looks. That's the inside of the package. But the cardboard on the bottom, that's key to the whole operation. And this one, that's the roll of pennies. We can kind of fit that on top. All right. There we go. That's full. Peel. And done. Make sure the tape is good. And the tape is good. Ta-da. And that is a packed package. There. That's a big show. This is what a big show package looks like when it goes out. Dude, make it as close to a brick as you can so the stuff doesn't shimmy and shake and move. All right, have some padding. We get the cardboard here from the mint sets. And we get the big sheet over here. That just needs a label. That's how you pack something. That's packed for ship. These things arrive with boot prints on them. They don't care about me, about stuff. They don't care about my needs. They don't care about my feelings. Okay, there. Now we get back to work. Okay, gotta pick this stuff up. Yep, you can open it with a knife. Yeah, feel around for the lemon heads. You'll be able to tell because of these hard little balls. Just little beads. Sour things. And if you feel those, well, cut on that side. It's the safe side to cut on. Because postal workers just throw shit everywhere. You kidding me? Man, I knew a guy who was a postal worker. The freaking arm on this guy. I mean, dude, he should have gone out for football or something. I've been listening for a while at work, so not always focused on chat. I miss half the chat. That's the whole point of what we're trying to get done here is, you know, some viewer interaction, if you call it that. But I do miss a lot, and Lincoln pointed this out. I really need to find a way to catch up more. Do I need to do like a regular Q&A type of thing? Because the last thing I want is people saying, I got a 1956 penny, what's it worth? The whole idea is to teach them how to look up that value, to ascertain those answers on their own. That's the whole idea. But most of the viewers on this channel don't need to ask that sort of question. I have a penny, what's it worth? 2 cents. No, a penny. At least a penny. Hopefully a penny. Anywhere from $0 to $1 million. But really, all your coins are worth $16,000. Isn't that great? No, we don't have the tabloid numismatics on this channel. Where's a machine where I can get my money? Dude, I got to put the... We've actually talked about that. You know, send in the photos of the coin. And if it's good, take it to like a kiosk where you can drop in the coin. And of course, you take a photo of it as it drops, or maybe when it lands. And if it's the same as the picture you sent, then we, you know, issue your credit to your ATM or debit card or whatever the hell. Or just, you know, make a note that it's in there and it gets sent for approval later. But in the machine, the penny or the coin comes in, drops into a pouch. Right? There you go. It's already printed. You know, sent to Ken at Ken Lane in Kentown in Kentucky. Right? Just make it this way. So that there's a machine that they can drop it into and get their money. It might take, you know, time for the shipping to go, and they got to put money in first, right? They got to put in, you know, $3 to ship it out and $3 to ship it back if it's bullshit. So that's a risk that they wouldn't drop it in unless that's paid. Yeah, because I'm gonna open the package up, look at their junky coin, and say this is junk, and send it back, and they don't get paid. And they can take that risk, but it could be done. Gosh, where would you put those machines? Population centers, Times Square, places where there's coins. Coney Island, the boardwalk down in Atlantic City, Vegas. There's a great spot. But did you see the hell's that TV show where the guys have a pawn shop? There's this pawn shop TV show, and it's in Vegas, right? And people bring coins into this pawn shop, and they bring everything in. One guy brought in a cannon. I mean, a cannon. They shot that thing off. Says, "Yep, we'll give you $20 for it," or some damn thing. It's a pawn shop, and they got this old guy. He just died. Like, Pawn Stars. Yeah. And I'm watching this show, and a guy comes in, and he's got, the hell was it? An 1861 C gold $5 coin. And I'm looking at that thinking, yeah, that's kind of neat. Because 1861, South Carolina declared, you know, they seceded from the Union. So just before the mint was seceded to South Carolina, when they took it over, they got all the gold out of there. So South Carolina only printed up, you know, 700 or 800 of these coins. Otherwise, the U.S. Mint, when they still owned the building, they minted about 5,000 or 6,000. And this is in pretty good shape. I'm looking at this penny, and the guy says, "Yeah, it's worth $15,000." Well, you know me, I got to look that shit up. Well, he offered him $8,500 was the final price. Seriously, $8,500? Well, I checked out the value, and for that condition, I'd say maybe closer to $5,000 is right. So really, I think that might have been a plant. But other coins that were brought in, the same show, different coins were brought in. I'm thinking, you got that for $400, and it's got chop marks, and it's AU details. You're paying too much. The whole thing should be about a $300 coin. They're offering 400. Jeez. So I think wouldn't be. I need a pawn shop. Let them bring stuff in. Of course, I'm not going to pay anywhere near what they pay on Pawn Stars. I think it's made for TV. God, if I've been so naive all these years. What's this? Reflection. All right, shut up the printer. Yeah, I'd love to have a coin shop. I see Justin and what they're doing with their shop. Boy, it's wonderful. They get a lot of opportunity in that little town. It's not that big of a town. Could it be done here? Geez, really, they need to invest more in, like, say, education in this county. They're known to rip people off, and a lot of it, yeah, that had to be staged because that was not a $15,000 coin. Their target audience is professors like you. They had some guy came in. He's an expert. I'm thinking, this guy's 14 years old. He's an expert. He comes in. Oh yeah, that's. He looks at it, and they show a picture of the mint mark, and I'm thinking, what are marks on that? That's AU. Looks like it's been cleaned. Oh, that's a $15,000 coin. No, it ain't. You're not going to stop and take a look at an 1861C and say, yes, that's legit. There's a little more homework to it than that. We need to do more shows about how to properly identify and verify the authenticity of a coin. What to look for. Some of these things, they change the design over the years, and from year to year, you can pick out, you can, if you know what the hell you're doing, you can pick out what year a coin was made if you have an idea of those design changes over the years. You don't need a date. What date is this? Who cares? Look at it. It's a 2000. It's a 1915. It's a 1909. Look at it. It's got a shallow M. Justin said he'd love to hire in her shop. Dude, it's tiny. Yeah, well, you just move into a bigger place across the street. I like Dustin. I really do. We get along great. But it freaking snows up there. That ain't gonna work. I'd love to, but it snows up there. That's what it boils down to. A coin shop day job would be a blast, but I'm not brave enough to quit my current day job. It would be, wouldn't it? What gets me is I'd have to get up every day. I kind of like to, take a nap, eat something, play on the computer there, look at some pictures, put off some rant somewhere about what do you like, religion, politics, the environment, coins. Just somebody's wrong on the internet and I have to prove it. And then I take a nap. But I'd have to do laundry and drive and interact with humans. How can you stand that sort of thing? This is so much fun right here. Yeah. Dustin, they're having a blast up there. Dude, it's just a little tiny little shop, but they're having a blast. Gosh, the stuff that comes in, you never know. You never know what's going to drop in. It's the same thing over here. God knows what we're going to have in the big show next week. Now, I know I have that, where the hell did that go, that one? We got one here because the 22 went away. Here we go. Here's a hint at what's coming up next week. Okay. And this didn't make it in this week. This was a quiet week for the big show. Is it a holiday weekend or something? When's Columbus Day? I got this from Lemonhead. And it was kind of, I've done ripped him off. He doesn't know it yet. Okay. If we can get that to focus. Come on. All right. Well, nobody else did. So I figured, okay. The hell with that camera. I hate that camera. Where is it? This one's just as bad. 1875. Dum da dum. Ugly head. Ugly head. You know what that is. 20 center. There we go. 20 cents, and it's an S. Now you got to go to CJ's channel to look at the S. He's got the entire grid on what obverse goes with what reverse. All right. And something like half of all the 20 centers have a repunched mint mark. This is not one of them, which kind of makes it kind of rare. There we go. Now it's a bit worn. The reverses on these 20 centers were always weak. It is hard to find a surviving specimen that has a strong reverse, but it does have a decent detail. He said it's very good. Yeah, I agree. It's very good. Dum, da, dum. There's the bird facing to the right. 20 center S. Weak letters. No, the rim's good. Rim's good. The letters are weak. And they're low relief. But there's no, like a little bit on the rim over here, a little bump, where I think that might be it. The rim is it's wonderful. Right? You got some shield, you got some veil. The date's clean and crisp and clear. Very good. It's not better, but it's that good at least. We'll put that in the big show for 120 if we can get there. It's a peach. 10,000 surviving specimens in all dates and grades. And there's only, you know, a couple of dates anyway. Yup. They needed an answer for the currency shortage on the West Coast. And the 20 center was it. Okay, well, you got the silver miner saying, we got to make that with silver. Bigger than a dime silver. Okay. Well, they wanted to save money. They wanted to do it in copper. Well, the silver guys won because they had the silver. It's the silver rule, or the golden rule. Let's see, where'd the, there, right there. Yep, 20 cents, 120. That's coming up. So we got an anchor for next week. And then we still have that 1809 half cent to play with. But I'm getting light on old, valuable, rare. I'm getting real light. On a better note, the PayPal account is freaking huge. There's nothing on eBay right now. There's not much on Collector's Corner right now. I'll have to go outside and go shopping is what I'll have to do. You never know what's going to pop in your lap. Maybe a bus tack will show up. We never know. I bid on stuff and croaked. You know, usually I do the sniping. I've been sniped. Oh, let's look at here. We'll just stack that under here to stare at. That's what is that? That's a won't focus anywhere. What is the problem with a product from Walmart when it just doesn't work no matter what? What is that? It's a 1960D small date with a die chip on the reverse. Let's find out what the heck that's supposed to mean. And it's apparently red-brown. Looks normal there. Over here, 1960D, small date. All right, die chip reverse. Must be a beehive on the side of the building. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they call these die chips on the side of the memorial a beehive. Well, it's just a die chip. But there it is. Yeah, I saved the damn things. They only cost a penny. Do I have a store? Not really. Kinda, but not really. I cannot keep up with it. It was on my blog. I can show you that, actually. There's a screen. I wonder if this will load. Probably not. No, I need to expand it, but I can't keep up with it. Coins, I list them, and they go. There we go. I can't keep up with the blog. But yeah, it's over here, the coin shop. It's a virtual coin shop, but there's next to nothing in there. Supplies is about it. I can keep up with those sometimes. If I run out, I can get them probably in another week and a half. Unless I'm in a hurry, then it takes 2.5 weeks. Where's my stuff? It's on the blog. You can see the blog listed down below. What's this? There's a really shiny quarter. Yeah, we'll just look at that for a while. Maybe we can get that to focus. Will it focus on a single coin? I'm afraid not. I'm afraid this camera is sorry. Just plain sorry. Alright, well, there's another way to beat that game. There, let's just look at it over here. There it is. What is that? Nothing. A couple of die chips on there. What is that, a fungus? Dude, you might want to put like some lotion on that. I think this is the Apostle. There, Cave. Apostle Islands. How about, let's get a better look. With your knowledge, you must be very wealthy. Well, I have this cheese curl habit. It's rather expensive. Now, I got into construction for a while, and I got away from coins for a long time. And I got back into it a couple of years ago because, dude, my back can't do the construction thing no more. And I didn't actually do the construction. I just said, and somebody else did. I put on boots and yelled at people is what I did. And it was a wonderful job. There it is, Apostle Islands. So you have these caves. I don't think they're man-made. It's somewhere in somewhere. Michigan? No, Wisconsin. And there's a guy in canoe on it. That's it. These are brand spanking new. No. No, I can hold my own. No question. I got no problem with that. But I got away from the coins. I got, geez, I started selling in the late 80s. I got into a cleaning business. Did that for a while. Went from windows to windows and carpets. And then I got into a candy company. Believe it or not, I sold lollipops. We made lollipops and sold them all over New England. Wait a minute. We had the darn things in 800 stores at one point. That was the first company I learned never get a partner, but you never do learn, do you? Okay. I've been in restaurants for years because, geez, if you have a partner, you're going to have a backup job, I tell you. So chef, bartender, waiter, manager, whatever you need. What do you need done? A busting suds? Yeah, I could probably do that, but that'd be a waste of material. Got into construction many years ago. Stuck with it because, you know, they pay the hell out of me. Jeez. Did my thing there for a while. Yeah, put together a few bucks here and there. And you can make money and lose money real easy. I've done it several times. It's a lot of fun, mostly on the way up. On the way down, it's not as much fun. But don't worry about the money. Don't worry. You can always get more. Geez, money is such a simple thing. I find I'd much rather do what I like to do rather than do what somebody else would like me to do. And they're going to tell me what time I got to get up in the morning, right? They determine what I can drive because, you know, how much they're going to pay me for how early I get up and what I do, which is what they decide. I just had enough of that bullshit, right? Opened up a diner. Again, had a partner. That didn't work. Got the hell out. Lost a couple of bucks. Dude, the money I lost in that diner would not buy what's on this table. Wouldn't buy, I might buy part of the table. Probably pay for the table. Get the hell out of there. What state are you in? I'm in northern Florida now, where there ain't no snow. I grew up in Maine, born and raised in Maine, went to school in New York, spent a lot of time up there, and I don't want nothing to do with that snow ever again. That's, hey, look, had fun with it, made a lot of snow floors, some snowmen, got hit in the head with a snowball, really never recovered. But down here, dude, it's warm, and I can handle warm. Up there, you go days and days and could not shake that chill out of your bones. And all you do is shiver. No, I don't want any more of that. You get up early in the morning, you get in the car, and the seat is like a rock. I mean, just frozen. It's frozen foam rubber. You grab that steering wheel, and your hands stick to it. Right? You put the key in there, and it goes, wow, wow, wow. You ain't going nowhere. Forget it. See your breath. You can't see out the window for all the breath in there. Screw that. Lobster, they got that down here. Snow, they ain't got that down here. We can have lobster and no snow. That works for me just fine. That's right. Sorry I asked for you again. Where are you guys from? Now, but after working, for however long, let me do something I like to do. I don't mind cooking so much. Man, I can cook. Uh, got a hickory smoked prime rib, and they will drive 100 miles for it. My food will hold up to anybody in the county easily. We got no problem with the food. But that diner, well, we started it too quickly. Apparently, 36 hours is just not enough time to set up everything we needed to. And we did have some cash controls in place, and there was no way to ever get that back. So I had the opportunity to get the hell out, and I seized upon it. Well, now what? Now what do? I got a few bucks. Got to cover, some taxes, and took care of that, and got to cover, a couple of small bills, and took care of that. Now what? Well, I've been dabbling in the coins again. How about go full depth on that? And a couple of years later, this what's working. I like the video thing, which we can communicate live and show off the coins and teach people up, so that they're not in the chat saying, "I got a 1974. What's it worth?" In here, in this channel, the questions are deeper than that, and we get into more than just it's worth $5 and sell it. We get people thinking, and we get them to that next level of the hobby. And dude, that's where the fun is. There's a lot of opportunity in this hobby, right? You get into some stuff that you're not going to see on a lot of these other channels. Sure, they'll have some neat stuff from time to time. They'll have 40% half dollars. They'll have, say, buffalo nickels, but you don't see a whole lot of them getting into the the neater stuff. There you go. You don't see much of this. Really, we need to see more of this. The stuff that is timeless. Well, it's not timeless. It'll eventually be gone from the face of the world. But for now, they're effectively timeless in our age. There we go. But nothing lasts forever. But they've got a few thousand years left in them for sure. Here's an old half cent from 1809. It's not the best. It's got a little spot there inside the date, but the rest of it's right. That's a capped bust. Same sort of design. A few minor differences between this and the cap bust $50. But you get the chick with a big Liberty written tattooed across her head, and they're old. And you get these designs that are they're made for the ages. Old copper, some pitting going on, just every bit of adventure and delight on these. Tired, worn, spent. How many times was this one spent? How many times would it have to be spent to get into this shape? And that's what we get into. We get into the hobby side of it, the story side of it, and talking about the different ways you need to, think about the coins. It's a lot of fun. Yes, my latest adventure is seated dimes and half dimes. Those seated dimes, there's one on the desk here somewhere, I swear it. Where the hell did that go? Oh, there's my hat. I put a brim on it. How's that look? Yeah, that's my hat. There's a half, there's something on this desk somewhere. I was supposed to set it back because it was clean, but then I decided, oh, well, this would be better kept as a specimen to show people what the hell, where that went. It was in a box. It was in an envelope. This might be it. Need antennas. Yeah, this is the packing job. Yeah, I love that one. There's the packing job. A Ziploc bag and a dime in the bottom. Oh, wait till you see how shiny this is. That is the packing job. Roll it up in a Ziploc bag. Not even a good Ziploc bag. It's one of those, you know, discount supermarket Ziploc bags. It's crap. Home. There, that's it. Look how shiny that is. That's a, I'm not worried about this. 1876. Oh, it's the same date as that 2 center. Let's put that under here where we can see it. Scope, polished. Polished to a high sheen. Yeah. What they use? Did they use toothpaste or soaking Coca-Cola? Look, it's got great detail, really. This would be VF, right? Missing some here, some details on the head. You got all her fingers. You got a complete Liberty. Yeah, the grade is good. But that thing was rubbed and rubbed and rubbed with a Brillo pad until it's a freaking mirror, because some people don't know. Look, just because it's shiny doesn't make it more valuable. You'll never return a coin back to its original luster. All you're going to do is take a coin that has value and scrape it off. And the only thing you're going to wash down the drain is the numismatic value for all that hard work and effort and the cost of cleaning products and the mess and the time and the headache and the... Forget it. Dude, you're throwing it out. And this is the result. Yeah, I got it for the right price if it was, you know, not cleaned. But being cleaned, yeah, I paid, you know, I threw that money out. But, yeah, we can teach people about this. It's a good teaching tool. What not to do with your coins. But Amy was asking, how do you tell? And if we can get this lined up just right, you're going to have the right magnification and resolution. And it's a... Oh, you got to chase it just a bit, but you'll start to see the surface of that coin change and pick up different features, most of which is going to be these fine, fine lines all across it. And you got to find it just right. And this is probably close, right? You're not going to see this with a naked eye. This, you got to multiply the magnification for it. And you get these, well, these polishing marks. Polishing a coin is done with, well, let's say a Brillo pad, all right, abrasives in like a cleaner product, and they didn't even get it clean. Look, you got crud around some letters, right? But what you're doing with that abrasive, you're removing the surface. Get that out of here. That's the package. You're removing the surface, so you're altering that coin, and it'll never be the same. You thought you were improving it by cleaning it? Nope, you ruined it, just like that. And, well, there it is. But see the way the light bounces off the coin? It doesn't, it's not lustrous, it doesn't glow. It's a general reflection across the surface. If that was original surface, it'd be like a cartwheel. And as you turn the coin, it'll go like this. No, we got a nice, here's that quarter. That's a new quarter. And you got luster on there. Some original luster. And if I shine that, if I flip that back and forth, you see the way that light behaves across those surfaces. It looks better on the big camera. And you'll see these cartwheels. And as I turn that thing around, those cartwheels will move around the coin. But on that little one, no, it's like a mirror. And that ain't no proof coin, I can tell you. There it is. You see them in pennies all the time. We got a penny? Here's one. Here's some original luster on a penny. And you'll be able to tell. Because of the way that those cartwheels bounce around. See the little one? You can almost see the friggin' blue light on the camera. That's what I mean by polished. It's a freaking mirror. Over here in the 43 steel penny, that is what a penny glows. So that's one thing to look for, and it's got on the quarter to some degree. Yeah, and if you don't have a beautiful 43, let me know. We got piles of them around here. And we'll slide this in just because, what the hell. Because we can. There we got something to look at. But dude, this is, they ruined it. That'd be a $25, $30 coin. Those seededs, what was that, a dime? Yeah, that was a dime. Those seededs, you can get decent ones. You're talking fine, thereabouts, for 15 bucks, right? 20 bucks. Jeez. And you got vintage survival populations, sometimes as low as a few hundred. They are incredibly rare, some of those. And they're still affordable because there aren't that many people who collect them. Even a proof has cartwheel because it too has luster, not patina, but it has the original surfaces. It's the way the metal is crystallized. And also, the planchet is polished before striking. And when you put, 3,000 tons or whatever the hell of pressure on there, you will get some impressive surfaces. Now this is mirror-like, which we'll never see on this camera. That by mirror-like, I'm talking you're not going to just see the light, you're going to see the shape of that light in those mirrors. You can almost read the camera off of that nickel. Let's see, there's some words here, I think. Wonder where they went. Oh, it's right in the middle. Okay, let's look at, we see if we can see the words Logitech. Because this crappy camera was made by Logitech. It's a Logitech Crapmaster 2000. Let's see if we can see the words Logitech over here on the left. Almost. Because we are going through plastic and the camera itself is just crap. Alright. Well, there it is. But you're not going to get that sort of reflection on this mirror. But you will pick up the blue. Yeah? Yeah. Big difference on these things. There you go. That's one of them. What, I got 6 of these in that last box. There they are. Well, the fields are mirrored, but I'm saying the lettering in other devices have luster. Okay. I'll buy that. There you go. Yeah, we'll set that down. What are we at? 1:43 into it. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm starting to drop out over here. Got some buffalo nickels that were proof-like, shiny. I figured the dipped in easy est or something. I don't mess with buffaloes very often. I'm just not happy with the buffaloes. Right? Here you go. You get a coin with high relief, but some of the key features are the highest of the relief. And that was a mistake, really. The date being so high. The first thing you lose on those nickels is the darn date. So you get 50 million nickels out there, all made the same date, which is 0. All right. But the design itself, this is a magnificent coin. I got no problem with the design, front or back. I mean, it's like it's a man coin. You get this beast. The Indians looking all Indian manly. Right? But the height of the darn thing means that those high points erode quickly. And oh, what a darn shame. There's so many of them that are just beat down. But the design's wonderful. Man, you can't beat that design. This is an American design. No other country has a right to even look at a coin like this. There you go. How do you get this damn thing to focus? Nope, that's going to get hit by the shed. That's my next project, is replacing that thing. Because I've had enough of this. Yeah, well, everybody makes mistakes. And we got that one wrong, right? The back side of the 20 center, they got that one wrong. Right, the reverse dies on the 1920s Lincoln cents, they got that one wrong. The Roosevelt dime, I think they got that one wrong too. What the hell? We got one here? Probably. Oh, that's right. I sent those off. Here's one. Here's the satin. Yeah. Hey, FDR was a great man, no question about it. Got us out of the Depression, helped defeat the war and all that. But as a coin design, he's rather unremarkable. He really doesn't inspire people to say, "What a great guy." He was a great guy. March of Dimes, all that stuff. Come on. But the design is lacking. It does neither him nor the nation justice, I think. Good guy, not art. They could do a whole lot better with that. The reverse, okay, comes mainly from the traditional dime designs where you have a fasces on the back, which is upside down. I need a card here. There we go. I mean, I see the Mercury dime, and I look at this, and you got the olive branches over here and the fasces, and I see this as just an extension, a modernization of that design. And just, I think they could have done better with this. I grew up with it. It's normal. This is great. I like this. There's more art here. But the design, it's unremarkable on both sides. Give me art. Give me, because I can't art. So I want to see it in these things. What's this? It's brown. Oh, it's an Indian. Here you go. There you go. You got features on this that blow FDR away. Come on. And there's less, there are fewer devices here than on that dime. There's no "In God We Trust." The L is hidden. There's no mint mark. Well, it's a mint mark on a couple of them. Hair is hard to do. I'll give them that much. Old wrinkly faces, man, they're kind of hard to do. That war killed him just as well as, you know, any soldier on the front line. He paid for that war with his life, no question about it. But here, come on, you could do so much more with the detail and design here, and still they can't get the darn things minted well. They could have gone further on this. I think it was an emergency rush job, and they just stuck with it because, well, geez, he was a great guy. Walker Half, the most beautiful. We have one. And I'm not going to bother sticking it under that big camera. Forget that thing. That thing's old and tired for the day. There you go. I'm not going to pull it around. You know what the hell these look like. There you go. These are neat. All these fine lines. Let me copy up. A lot going on here for this small space. The whole thing's full. There. I mean, you got an empty spot over here. All right, and that's about it for the whole darn coin. The rest of this design it's the whole thing's filled. You get the sun coming up. Some words they're in there, but they're not the design. The design is this graceful beauty wrapped in an American flag, bringing peace to the world. That's a beautiful design. The back is, again, it's full. Not sure what the heck the bristlecone pine is all about. That's a little rough on the design, but great detail. And you have this, you know, this beautiful proud bird in the middle of it. And again, the words, they're in there, but it's not the coin. It's not the design. Those, the bird and the girl, that's it, man. And you get the claws on this thing. You know that's just a fierce machine. That's a killer right there. That'll eat your babies. Come on, bring it, boys. There you go. Great design. Eagles, beautiful, proud, full. I mean, it takes up the entire coin. Eagles are wonderful. Where's that Washington quarter? You've seen those. They take up the entire design. You got one here? I try to keep one of everything here lately, and I don't have one of those. We got one here? Nope. There's one. See, I got one of everything. Oh, I grew up with these, of course, you know, and the entire design is filled with that eagle. Can't miss it. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, the buildings are all well and good. You know, you got the Lincoln Memorial, you got the Jefferson, Monticello. Really? A building? We could do better than that. Wait for it. Oh, I'm going to have to dive in here. Oh, I'm wrong. We can do worse than that, can't we? That is a miserable design. That's just, no, they weren't trying. No, that's a nihilism. I don't like that one. The building's elegant. It's wonderful. Jefferson designed it. It's okay, but it's cold, stony. It's a structure. Something like this, it takes form. It fills that design and gives it life. Look at the eagles on these things. Tell me those are not living designs. There you go. Tell me this is not a living design. The way they do these eagles, when they do them right, that is a living design. It's in motion. We head back to Monticello. Now we'll need back to the eagle on the quarters. I'd like to see something like that back on the quarter, right? I mean, it's got motion. It's got feeling. That thing is here to stay. You're making a statement throwing that thing on the moon. Besides, you get everybody in the background. Wonderful things. The St. Gaudens quarter, no, $20 with the golden eagle reverse. I don't happen to have one of those right here. I'm working on it. That's a great design. You know, the birds in flight. This is okay. This is art. This is a full design. This is art. This is wonderful. This is motion. And let's see, what's on the back of that thing? Wreath. Okay. And that's just ruined. Yeah, we've come a long way from the simple designs in the reverse. But really, the wheat design is just an extension of these. There you go. Instead of a wreath, you get a mini wreath. The wheat ears are just an extension of the old wreaths you always had before. Yeah, I'm talking about poor people. Money, the gold I can't afford. You can. Where you are in your life right now is temporary. Sometimes you'll find it's just a decision where you intend to go, where you're meant to go. Maybe your destiny just needs a little incubation period. Honestly, this world, this life will give you anything you want of it if you demand it. But you just have to learn how to demand it. That's the secret. It's out there. I demanded no more fucking work. I ain't going to work no more. The hell with this bullshit. I'm gone. So far, so good. If you demand it and you want it bad enough, you can have it. You want some gold? Gold, these are just things. That's all these are. These are things. And you got to put it together up here. And you can have whatever things you want. Larger audiences deserve. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? Hear me. You are healed. Goink. They got a revival meeting up the street and taking your old Bible, they give you a new Bible, and they smash you in the head with it. You are healed. But seriously, these are just things. And if it's things you want, you can have all the things you can stand. All you got to do is just, hand over cash, and it's yours. That easy. It's a no-brainer. There's no decision to it. There's no thought. Pay, get. The trick is to place yourself into a place where the cash accumulates, and then you can get whatever the hell you want. The things, don't worry about the things. Worry about this. You're going to get paid a whole lot more using this than you ever will using your back. And it's a lot more fun, man. I'm unable to work. I'm unwilling to work. Do you know coins? This, you don't have to learn how to make the darn things. You don't have to learn how to design the darn things, right? You don't have to worry too much about selling them, because if you got the right one, it'll sell itself. You don't have to worry about administration and payroll, management strategies. None of it. All you have to do is know about the coins. Knowing the history helps, and then knowing, well, the design, the features, the patterns, the flow of the coin, how they wear, right? Which area is going to wear first? Is it genuine? Is it authentic? And there, you're on the track. Just stick with it, because it's out there. And once you know, I'm not saying once you, but as you learn more, your skills will improve, right? And you'll be better able, continually better able to show these things. You'll find them and say, oh, I know what that is. That's an 1822 over 1. And he's got it at an 1822 price. Well, geez, I better take that, because that's worth twice as much as what he's asking. And you learn that stuff, and you pick it up on it. And it's a process, but all the way you're getting better at it. And already you've got an advantage over most of the people out there as far as the coins go. Geez, you could put together a table at a coin show, and, well, geez, there's the money you need to get all your stuff that you want, and you don't have to work. My grandfather used to say that about using your brain, not your back. I've tried both. The brain is more fun. I just kind of let mine go. What are you going to do? Yeah, you'll have a lot of fun. Do what you want to do. Gosh, the time of, spending my time and trading my time for a paycheck, nah. Tried it, been there, done that. It ain't working for me. I just rather have fun, right? And that's what I'm doing here. Still got a long way to go. Yeah, but don't wait until you get there. You can start right now doing your thing. I'm in love with a hobby. You can start right now. Jump into that next level of whatever the hell you want to do. If you want to, make money, you can find proofs out there in slabs for fair prices. Okay, now it's a matter of how much you have to invest. Right? And again, you don't have to worry about that if you can turn it over. If you can buy it today, sell it tomorrow, get another one next week. And geez, you can keep on turning that over. I see people starting to sell more, and that turns me on, because I know they're listening. You got Lemonhead doing his thing. You got Cheapskate out there doing his thing. Robert's on every other week with me. Somebody else was doing an auction. Who the heck was it? Oh God, I don't know. But people are trying it, and they're finding, hey, this is an effective way to pick up, an additional income, and you don't have to quit your day job. Hallelujah, amen. I'm going to smoke now, because I've been going 2 hours, and that's about as long as I can go before I start to get freaky. So if you can't stand to watch, turn away. I've explained this one before. Most people that I've talked to, an extra $50 a week would change their situation, would improve their situation. A couple of $100 a month. And that's all. You can do that on a weekend coin show, right? Local coin club, you could do that. If you sold 10 coins a week and made $5 on a coin, that's a couple of $100 a month, and you can do that. Smoke them if you got them. Let's all smoke. But which avenue do you want to pursue? You want to buy it for $1 and sell it for $2? Well, it works. You know, it's a merchant strategy, and going back through history, it's been a very lucrative one for millions and millions of people. Geez, free enterprise has made more millionaires and more people have benefited than any other form of organizing people. Um, Gosh, it's limited only to your desire. It's got no limit as far as what you can do, no limit as far as what is out there to buy and sell. Uh, the limit is your ambition. You smoke, I'll vape. Man, ever since they took out my lung, I cut my smoking in half. But it takes a while for somebody to go from working a job 9 to 5 every day, 5 days a week for, many, many years, to get them to step into the unknown. Uh, there is a lot of comfort to be found in that secure employment gig thing, if that's your thing. You got kids, you get a mortgage, you get the house, you get the car, you get the bills, the credit card, you want to take a vacation. Well, it's nice to have that $214 a week coming in, or whatever the hell it is you make. What if you sell 10 coins and make $5? Yeah, you can get out there, find 10 coins that, are a pretty good price, and make $5 on each one. $5 is what I want to make on a coin, right? Yeah, I can do less, but I want to sell 50 of them, right? Geez, what are you looking at? 20%? You're looking at a $20, $25 coin, and selling it for 25 to 30. If you could do that, do it 10 times. Would $50 a week make a difference to you? I mean, you could do that on a weekend and have fun the whole damn time. Let's see. Anything here? There you go. Here's one. That one. I'll probably make 10 to 20 bucks on that. Okay, this guy right here. I'll make $1 or $2 thereabouts. What do we get on those? 7? I forget. We'll look it up. I make $1 or $2. They're beautiful. You can buy a roll of pennies at a good price. Now it takes some investment. A lot of people can't afford a roll, but they'll take one. Okay, well, you buy it for $50 and you sell each one for $1. But if you sell each one for $2, that's great. But you got to realize there's 10 of them in there that aren't worth dick. So you eat those. Then you can buy your supplies, your shipping, your packaging materials, all that stuff. A computer helps. If that is $5 profit, it's still more than what you started with. Yeah. Geez. Segregating the funds is a key aspect a lot of people aren't really good at. I'm waiting to get the kids on their own, then perhaps leaping into the unknown. The financial risk is absolutely. You got to pay the medical bills on these kids, right? You took the plunge, you got married, sorry about all that, and then you started spitting out these kids, and they eat, right? I mean, they eat and eat and eat. You got to put new shoes on them every year, new boots, new belts, new shirts, new hats, winter clothes, summer clothes, spring clothes. Dude, they are just sinks. And there's no way you're going to change that. You can't sell them. You're not about to give them away. What are you going to trade them for? Maybe some coins. Yeah, that's kind of a commitment thing when you get into the family, and you're going to do whatever it takes to take care of that family. But what if you could just do a little more on the side? And that's where this comes in. This is a hobby, and it's not just collecting the set. You get going, and the next level is you start trading. Hey man, I got an extra one of these, and you got an extra one of those. What do you say we trade? Okay, well, when you buy and sell, it's the same darn thing as trading, but you're trading for a common monetary unit. Instead of trading this for the money or this for that, you're trading this for the money, and then you're trading the money for this. So you get, and that's where the leap up in the profit comes in. It's kind of handy. You don't have to make a killing. You don't have to make it, buy it for $10 and sell it for $100. It's not get rich quick, but it's get a little more than you were getting before, and it takes time. The longer you do it, the more you do it, you get in tune with who has what, who's looking for what, where you can get these or at a good price, or those at a good price. You learn. There's networking involved. You know where to get those sacks of wheats. You know where to get piles of silver at melt value, or really great wheat pennies. Uh, it takes time to learn all this. You're learning the nuances and the subtleties of uh, how your network operates. And your network's going to be different from my network. I know people, you know different people. We'll never know the same people. And geez, how far can you take it? And the best way to do it, come on, be honest. Don't try to bullshit nobody, because look outside that window, that entire city, that whole nation, everything you see on the TV, people made this, and they did not do it stupid. People are much, much wiser than anyone gives them credit for. They built this whole place, and they're going to see through you. You can't pull it. You can pull the wool over one or two people, but you do it. You try to do it to a lot of people, they're going to see right through you. They'll shut you down. YouTube has worked as a trading platform for us. We do give away and provide content, then use the YouTube funds to get coins and equipment. There you go. See, segregation of funds. He uses the YouTube income. I make like 20 bucks a month, 25 bucks a month. I'm working on that. It's getting better, especially the past couple of weeks. I think the advertisers have returned. Yeah, if you make a $5 bill, you don't go out and celebrate. You put it back in, right? You start buying your supplies in greater quantity. Those things. The first step is getting the hobby to take care of itself, right? It's going to pay for your flips. It's going to pay for your storage boxes. It's going to pay for your whatever else you need. Your pages, your binders, envelopes, tape, that camera, or that camera. Right? All the little things that you have, the loops, the scales, calipers, right? And it'll buy more coins. You sell a coin for 10 bucks, you buy another coin for 10 bucks, but maybe it's a $12 coin this time, or a $20 coin. YouTube income for us is totally separate from day job. There you go. Use your day job to pay your bills, right? And you can pull a little bit out to get you started. 20, 30, 50 bucks a month. Everybody has a different level they can afford. Maybe it's nothing per month. Well, dude, get into coin roll hunting, and you can find some value in those rolls for sure. It'll take time, but you can pick up, 50 bucks over the course of however long. And that's enough to get started. And you keep your eyes open, you hunt, you scavenge, you scope, and say, hey, you've got these for $7. And you look in your pocket, and you got, 15 bucks. Dude, I'll take both of those. And then you go talk to that other guy over there that because he's paying 10 bucks. Hey man, I got 2 of these. You want them for 10 bucks a piece? Oh yeah, I'll take those. And that's a step. And now instead of having 15 bucks, you got 20 bucks. And it's just little increments until finally you get to the point that, you're pulling in that extra 50 or 100 or 200 a week. And geez, after a little while, you're making 200 a week over there. Now you're making 250 a week over here. Make the leap then. And, the security of the hobby replaces the security of the job. But a lot of it is, your situation. You got kids at home. You got that giant mortgage. That TV that's 5 foot wide is giving you a $400 light bill. Different changes in your lifestyle can change your situation too. And look at that and put it all together and come up with whatever recipe that works for you. You got kids involved? Well, geez, get them involved in the hobby. And then you have the family fund. And now you got 5 sets of eyes all looking out saying, hey, this guy's got these over here. And that guy's got those over there. And they want to trade, but they don't know each other, but we do. And you work it out. I don't have the setup for that. No, it is a process. You're not going to jump in tomorrow and start making, $500 a week. It's not going to happen. It's a process, not an event. It takes time to learn the systems, learn the routines, learn those nuances and subtleties. Right? It takes time to develop those relationships, because that's what matters more than anything else, is the relationships you establish with the other people in the community. And it's not just the people on, YouTube over here in chat. It's the people at your local coin club, your local coin show. Dude, you go to a coin show, they'll let you have a table, but they're going to watch you. They're going to know what the hell you're doing. You're charging too high, or it's going to get out real quick. You got good prices, honest grading, you're friendly, you're chatting them up, you're going to fit in. This is how people work. We're a social creature. CFA says you can make at least some money on pretty much every box of coins hunted. Average of 10 to 15 profit per box. I figure 10 to 20 bucks. If you get into those die varieties, you can probably make a $20 bill on a box of pennies. 10 to 15% profit is tiny. Seriously, you can do a whole lot better than that. A lot of people go through those boxes of pennies and they pull out the wheats, right? And they pull out the Canadians. We got a Canadian here? Somewhere I got a Canadian, I swear it. But dude, the money is, the good money's in the die varieties. Oh, here you go, perfect. Right, you go through a box of wheats, a box of pennies, right, from a bank, and you'll find 10, maybe a dozen wheat pennies. They're good for 4 or 5 cents. You pull out one of these. There we go. I meant to get this into the big show. Okay, you pull out one of these. This is a 1998, and it has a design variety where the space between the A and the M is wider than intended. It's a different design because this is a proof die design. And you have that, it's called a WAM, a wide AM. And these are good for 5 to 10 bucks. Right? So how many of these would you have to find to be worth the wheats in those same boxes? These, you figure if that's 5 bucks and you get one of these every 10 to 20 boxes maybe. I mean, you're going through 500 bucks worth of pennies, but you'll make more money on the WAMs than you will in all those wheats. This is where the money is. I see those folks going through those penny boxes and they pull out the wheats and the rest goes back to the bank. They're sending the money back to the bank. Yes, we've made money on varieties. Die cracks and chips, clip planchets. Yeah, they're out there. Where'd that dime go I saw? I got so much stuff here. Where the hell is it? It's got to be on the bottom, right? Oh, here's one. Where's the card? Oh, they're covered with coins. Roll them off. I saw this one on eBay for $1, and I'm looking at it real close. Thinking, yeah, well, $1 for a clipped planchet, that's not bad. It's a 1979 Canadian. Let me go up a bit here. There it is. Mostly, red-brown. Got some darker spots up here. Some crud in the letters. That's all right. Okay, but over here I got a clip on it. Well, I look at the other side and I see a weak rim. Okay, good. That's normal. That's expected. That's what I want to see on a clipped planchet. Right? On the other side, the reverse, same thing. There's my clip. And on the far side, I get a little bit of a weak spot on the rim there at 7 o'clock. Perfect. That's perfect. But the quality of photography is such that you can see more on these coins. And if you take a good hard look and blow up those images, you realize, hey man, not only is that a clipped planchet, like you see here, but it's a double die. This is extra metal under her nose, her mouth, under her chin. If you get up here in the details of the crown, you see some more doubling up there. Well, Jesus, that's worth a little more than $1, wouldn't you say? You can hunt eBay, right? And I found some beautiful stuff on eBay just practically being given away. You don't have much money, you don't need much, and you can start to cherry pick. We've made money on varieties. Pat says, I got 2 1999 WAM in a box a few months ago, but they both had zinc rot. That's a darn shame. The 99 worms are the better ones. They go for a little bit more. You can probably get 10 to 20 bucks pretty easily on those. But with the zinc rod, that's going to really kill it. But the 99s are the tough one to find. Wheats are fun for coin roll videos, but the real money is the slow search later with a scope. I don't use a scope, I use this. I will see more with this $3 loop than I will with that high-tech device right here. All right. The camera, it's great. You get to share the photos, which is handy. Be looking at 2 megabytes on that photo. Your human eye has over 500 megabytes equivalent. You're going to pick up more with just an experienced eye than you ever will with digital. So don't sell those short. These are great. I like these. Man, the older you get, you lose, I don't know, 20 megabytes a year. So I'm probably close to the camera now. Man, you can find stuff, but it comes down to, you know, your experience, and you get experience just by sticking with it and being constant. Really, go through 100,000 pennies, and you'll know a lot more at the end than you do now. It might take you 2 years to go through all those. She got a turkey neck, does she? This is her first double chin. There you go. But you got some doubling on the hair, right up here in the crown, some more. And under the nose, it stands out most under the nose, in front of the eye, and under the neck. And that's a double die. So now it's a variety and an error. Good. Yeah, I'm going to pick that up for $1. That's where I got my discovery coin. eBay? We've yet to find a 99 worm. I've not found one. The 2014 double die number 4. I want one of those. And the 95 double die number 1. Never found one. All right. But I found some stuff that nobody else had. So I got that going for me. Yeah, you can find stuff. Even if you don't have a lot of money to get coins with, to search. And we're going to talk about how to build that too. If you just have a few bucks, 10 bucks is probably enough to start and find something. If you know what to look for, you can hunt on eBay, different sites. Oh, what's that one I use all the time? USA Coin Book. If you know what to look for, you can find it. Frank, Coin Dragon, he hunts down 1925 S double die verses, and he finds them every now and then. There's the hell was his name? Oh, the one guy. Is it Pete? Pete Apple? No. It's 5 in the morning. I forget his name, but he's a good guy. And he hunts down 1909 VDB double die, obverse and reverse in high grades. He hunts slabs. And when he finds one, dude, that's a $300, $400, $500. Put it in his pocket. It'll cost him $100 or $200 for the coin, but he's going to double that instantly. He's pulled out coins, 4 digits. He paid $100 for it. Yeah, it can be done, but you gotta get that experience to know what to hunt for. We're still going. Oh, it's only been 2 hours, Z. Time to go to work. Time to quit that job and stick around here with us. Yeah, you take it easy. You stay safe out there, Z. Go get some of that money. Bring that home. Bring home the bacon. Okay, well, I never did smoke that cigarette. Fortunately, they extinguish themselves pretty quickly. I'm sure that's filling up my lungs too, whatever that agent is. We're 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm dropping out. We looked at a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I need to concentrate on the chat more, because the folks in this chat, on this channel, it's not you don't get them on the other one. Nobody here said, hey, I got a 74, what's it worth? They're talking about the opportunity. They're talking about, improving themselves. They're talking about what can be found, because we know it's out there. I really need to retire. It's a decision, baby. You'll get there one day. How would you like to do it in 2 years instead of 10? I decided to hell with it. I'll just stop. I went cold turkey. There were some tight weeks, let me tell you. But I could always get a job cooking if I had to. That's never been a problem. Yeah, get yourself a trade you can always get a job in, always. And for me, it was cooking. I mean, some people say, oh, I'm a welder, so I can always get a job. Okay, that works too. Whatever you like. And use that as a basis, you know, the framework from which to build. And if you have the gumption and the desire, I've said it many, many times, there's nothing you can't do. And all you have to do is believe that, and it becomes true. And I've said this many times. And slowly people start to realize, oh, it is true. And then they believe, and then they have the confidence to step out and try. And more than anything else, it's the attempt. It's the attempt that makes it happen. It's not so much a chance it'll happen, it's the attempt makes it happen. And that's what you got to do. It's a lot of fun. Geez, there's so much more reward when you seize control of your own life, even if it's only a couple of days a week. What can you do? What can you do with your own life? You're in charge. It ain't the boss who's in charge. He's in charge of your job. Away from your work, he's got nothing on you. Heard more good advice tonight from you tonight than I've heard all month. Well, I've been drinking a lot of cough syrup all month. You know, subdue you. Now we're doing the coffee, some cleaning products. Put them together. Put the cleaning products in the coffee. Yeah. I kind of had to learn how to talk like this because you get these guys, and somehow I have to get these guys to do a job that they don't want to do at a time they don't want to do it, in an environment they don't want to be in, and somehow get them to do it excellent. And seemed to come natural. And if that didn't work, I could always just hit him with a shovel. You need to go home right now, mister. You get more by getting people motivated. Give them a reason to do what it is that needs to be done. Whether or not you need it to be done or they need it to be done. Yep, get yourself a tinfoil hat. But everybody has a reason. What's the reason for you? Is it those 5 kids you're trying to put through college? Because that's a pretty damn good reason, I think, to get out there and try one step more. You know, just go one step further. That's a pretty good reason. How about you don't want to go to work for another 30 years? That's a pretty darn good reason. How about you take control of your own life so you can do what you want rather than what your boss wants? Mike Ken knows what he's talking about. I do this for the money, or at least enough to eat. I would much rather do my thing than go to work. I was making a whole lot. If I was doing it for the money, I'd still be at that job because they were paying me $2,500 a week on a slow week. That was good money, man. I do miss steaks and dining out and stuff. But really, life, it's what do you want to do with it? Because spending your time working for the man and wondering why you're doing it so you can go pay bills and buy things that you don't need because society tells you, hey man, you got to have these shoes and those socks and that phone, right, and the big TV so you can stare at some bullshit. There's a whole lot more out there. Just decide what it is you want. And that, more than anything else, is what it takes, is that decision. Scott, what do you want to do? I'd like to get a bus and just drive around. There's this one guy, the hell's his name? Nomadic RV. They got an RV and they just drive around. They go visit something. Hey, what's up the road here? And they just go see stuff. I've seen lots of stuff and stuff I don't want to see again. And there's plenty of stuff I'd love to see, but I don't know what's out there to see. How'd you just drive around? Well, geez, give us some purpose, right? And you have the coin bus. And hey, you can go to, let's go to this next town, see what they got for coin shops, coin shows, flea markets, places you can buy stuff for coins or just, you know, maybe they got a good park. and beaches and, I don't know, cliffs and stuff you can climb up and fall down and die on. But you were doing what you love. Hey, this beats the hell out of beating up guys with 90-pound jackhammers. I can tell you that. God, that was a tough job. Something I still hurt. I still hurt from that. Oh man. The worst of it all, the absolute worst job. I got this one handed to me. The elevator's down. No elevator. Well, we're working the penthouse. This is the superheaters of a boiler, okay, at a paper mill. So you're talking a 300-foot tower. It's all boiler inside, and the superheater is up at the top. It's called the penthouse. And that's where we're working. Now, we got it all chipped out. Everything needs to be replaced. We got the framework in, so all we got to do now is shoot the gunite. Now, gunite is a refractory. All right, so it's a high silica, high alumina concrete mix, and you shoot it. You get a hose. And there's two hoses. One has air, which blows the powder mix, the gunite, the shotcrete, and the other hose is water. So it mixes in the air, and all you got to do is spray it wherever the hell you want. It's heavy, it's hard work, but it's 300 feet up, and that gunite comes in 55-pound sacks, which are down on the ground, and we got to get 7 pallets of this shit up 300 feet over the stairs, baby. Oh, he says you got 7 guys, you got all day. Take your time. So pretty much everybody's got to haul a pallet of this. You know, you got to take 48 sacks upstairs. That was, dude, no, that's a new level of pump. I'm in charge of several boilers right now at a paper mill. Okay, we're working the penthouse of a, it's not the recovery boiler, just the main boiler of the place. You know, you got the dead air space, and up top, the penthouse. And then the superheaters above that. Yeah, we did refractory. All that fucking lining, abrasion, heat, acid resistant linings and coatings. Worked for a company called Wrenches for a few years, and then we all jumped over and went to another company called Industry Services, and it's southeast. George P. Wrenches, which is another company owned by the same family as Wrenches Services. They're probably the biggest refractory contractor in the world. We have recovery, 3 gas boilers and 1 hog fuel boiler. This was chips that went into that one. The recovery, they had a gas boiler up there. And was there? Oh, there's a little one. And I think that was an oil. That always stunk to hell, to high heaven. That was Rayonier. Right next door to them was a Rock 10 plant. We were Weyerhaeuser. No, we're owned by a Japanese company. You getting that? Down here, it's you got a little bit of everything. You always have the paper and the pulp because you got the southern pines, and it's such good material. It's really easy to work with. But down here, it's all phosphates. You got all kinds of phosphate plants. It's, you know, the phosphates in the ground, and they'll dig down 20 feet to recover, you know, a 2-foot layer of high phosphate ore. And they crush it up and turn it into phosphoric acid. Well, that's going to be fertilizer or the tart in your Coca-Cola. Lots of industrial uses for that too. Great stuff. And man, that was pushing 1,400 a ton, and we could not get a day off. We need you guys. Come on over. We got God knows what to do. And you name it, we were doing it because they were spending the money to fix that plant up top to bottom. They had the cash to spare. Okay. That was good work. Anyway, the price went down later, and that's around 800, I suppose. But I got out of there. Just, man, that stuff is heavy. Mostly Douglas fir. We got southern pines, yellow, but they get big and tall, and they're neat and straight, easy to work with. You know, a lot of those pines, they get kind of gnarly and shit. Now, northern pines have a lot more sap. Easy to work with, abundant, they grow fast, easy to harvest. The land is pretty flat. It's all the right parts of the recipe are there. How about a lot, 7-coin lot of Morgans, from a friend. The coins are all dented good around the rim. First thought was someone intentionally gouged them. Find out for sure if they're silver. Now, if they're gouged, different reasons that could be done. Sometimes they shave a little off the edge to, you know, they spend $1, but they got a little bit of silver left, and you'll get a lot of that. It could be tumbled in machinery or games, for example, circuses, fairs, that sort of thing. Could be you have a coin toss where you're throwing the coin. You get that a lot, especially out west. You get more of that stuff out west. Is that a thing, or does someone just drop them on the curb? They could be they're just damaged, and somebody gathered them for whatever reason. Yeah, but it doesn't help you. You'll always have good value on those mortgages, even if they're beat up. You know, you can always get 15, 20 bucks for, you know, beaters. Yeah, it's a learning process. You'll learn what to look for and what to avoid. You see coins that you start to, oh, let's see. What do we got for beaters here? Not much. Ooh, I know. Where'd that bag go? I'm going to blow my nose. Just one moment, please. I get to talking. The vibration makes the booger snots run. There we go. I just happen to have a big pile of pennies here. How perfect is this? Okay. We can just throw a bunch down. And you'll start to see over time, there's a curve, the learning curve. You start to learn more as you go. What to look for to pick up and what to look for to avoid. Okay, let's see what we got here. Here's a penny, and it's got some crud on it. And now it's green in real life. This camera's going to adjust the color some. There it is. It's got some crud on it. You're going to learn over time to avoid that sort of thing. Right? You see that? Verdigris or corrosion. Skip that one and look at the next coin. Let's see what's this. What's the next one? Here you got, okay, a little bit of a ding up there on the rim. Well, that's not too bad. It's not excessive. Looking at the rest of the coin, that's about normal. It's kind of heavily circulated, but still has a good detail. Oh, you got some crud on it. That's not the best. That's not a killer right there. Oh, let's see. Here you go. You see those rough edges on that rim? You'll find over time you'll become more particular. And the quality of the rim is going to start to matter more and more. And over time, your demands, ooh, look at that. You get a big gouge in there. You're gonna shy away from those coins with gouges. Because, well, you're going to get better sales if you offer coins that are problem-free. The rims are sound, the fields are smooth, there's no scratches across the face, everything's where it should be and nothing's screwed up. This is going to sell a whole lot easier. So this one here with the gouge, skip that one, keep on moving. You got rim bumps, you know, tore up. There's a bump on the rim right beside the end, for example. Got some extra wear. You're going to learn, okay, well, maybe it's good. Oh my God, we got a, oh no, wait, that's not damage. That's a massive lamination peel. Ooh, maybe I want to keep that one. So you'll hold on to that. But you'll be more particular as time goes on and you understand and learn why. And yeah, you can sell the old beater Morgans, and it's usually not a problem. But if you got one with no problems, no marks, no rips, no runs, right, not screwed up, not only are you going to sell it easily, you're going to have people arguing to buy it, and they'll beat each other up. So really, go for the best coin you can afford. Don't go for the cheapest coin, because cheap ain't good, and good ain't cheap. Go for the best coin you can afford. You're going to find it's going to sell easier than 10 of the bad ones. Now, some of these you can't give. I actually give these away. This one, I'll give it away. I'll give it to Lincoln. He won. But over time, you become more discriminating. So why not just, skip a few levels and get to the good coins now? That's one I haven't spent enough time on that. That's a topic that definitely needs attention. Yeah, you can sell these old wheats. People snatch them up. They'll buy them for a nickel, and they'll get a nickel out of them. Meantime, they can hunt for this stuff. It's a lamination error there. And these wheats, yeah, they're cheap, they're plentiful, and people love them. This is the gateway drug. This is what brings so many people into the hobby. It's hard to lose money on wheats. You can do it, but it's hard. You got to really work at it. But if you go for those better quality wheats, here's one. If you go for this stuff, and you can get those and identify what to look for, you want a beautiful rim, full luster, smooth fields, sharp detail. You want to see all those lines, especially in the 20s. And you stick to those standards, you're going to get a reputation for having good coins. For the old days, pitching them against a wall to see who got closest. We did with marbles. A wall wouldn't really do a whole lot of damage. You're going to find these are metal. They'll take a pounding. To really frig them up, you kind of need machinery. Like in the old James Cagney show. Is that a thing? Yeah. Okay, we're 2.5 hours in. I'm wearing thin, guys. I'm going to call it good. We had a good talk. I want to thank everybody for coming around. 15 people watching. Gosh. Hard to believe there's that many people up this time of day. That's okay. Look, there's nothing you can't do. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll keep on saying it. And all you got to do is decide what it is you want to do. You're going to be so much happier doing what you want to do than doing what you're supposed to do or what you're told to do. Tell yourself. You be the one doing the telling. What do you and your missus want to do? What do you and your family? What would you like to do? Go that route and explore that just a little bit. You're going to find the waters to be soft and gentle. Yeah, stay groovy, sinner. Thanks for the entertainment and education through the night. That's my thing. I had nothing better to do. What am I going to do? I could take a nap. And I'll get up and do it again. We got that package for Lincoln packed up. I still have to print up the shipping label for that. We'll get that. I got 2 packages to pack, but one's on hold and one hasn't paid. And I got one that needs to be figured out. And let's see. I think after that, I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Unless I want to. Now, can you say anything about that? What do you have to do tomorrow? Oh, I gotta go to this place and pick up some pork chops and find a pet cemetery and take the cat to the vet and get a tetanus shot. And then I gotta work for 16 hours in a row doing something I don't want to do in a place I don't want to do with people I don't want to be with in a place I don't want to be. Yeah. And then they'll say at the end, when you're just spent, hey man, we need you for another 4 hours. Yes, sir. Get the hell out of that situation. Call up the boss, say, hey man, it's a great day. The sun's out. The beach is beautiful. We're going to be up there. We'd like you to come on down and, spend the day with us. It'll be fun. Yeah. See if he jumps up. And if you get a boss that'll do that, that's a job. You got to have 2 out of 3 things for a decent job, right? There's the money you make, right? There's the work you do, and there's the people you work with. If you got 2 out of 3, you're going to stay. If you only got 1, you're out the door. If you got all 3, dude, you got it made. That is like a dream job, right? 2 out of 3 is good. 1, gone. What 2 do you have if you've been there long enough? Do you have 2? Have you got all 3? Good money, good work, good people. I've had that. I stayed there for 15 years. Okay, maybe the work wasn't so good, but my part of the work was usually kind of good because I didn't have to actually run the 90-pound jackhammer. I didn't tell us for that. Jesus, he was strong. What 2 do you have? Geez, I had a job. I loved the work, and the people were great. But, you know, they didn't pay nothing. Nothing. I stuck it out for a year. Man, you got great people, great pay, love your job. I'm kind of there now. I'd like to see more pay. We got great people. Look at you. I love the work. And I'm just working on, you know, building the cash, building the coin. And we'll get there. So I think I'm going to stick around here for a while. Not a damn thing, but watch YouTube. Oh, there's so much more out there, Cindy. Become more. I told my boss, I said, man, there's more out there. I'm going to go get some of that, whatever the hell that is. And I ended up here. Gosh, this is wonderful. You got up a couple hours ago and checking NFL scores and got notified you were on, so that's my day so far. Well, outstanding, Petraeus. What are you going to do with what you've learned? Have you learned enough that you can start to, you know, go further with it? We got to get us a box of pennies and rip that apart on this show. We haven't done that in a long time. Yep, that's what we got to do. We got to hunt some wheats and everything. We got to pick that box, comb it over with a fine tooth comb or something. All right. Yeah, I'm really fading fast. I'm going to go. You guys stay groovy. We'll do it again soon. I'm sure of it. Bye-bye.